Alright, so solving a system of equations from word problems. There are a couple of key things we want to do. First, we want to identify what we don't know. Okay, and then declare variables. Then we're going to use sentences to create equations. So let's look at an example and put this to work. Okay, so Mary and Jose each bought plants from the same store. Mary spent $188 on 7 cherry trees and 11 rose bushes. Jose spent $236 on 13 cherry trees and 11 rose bushes. Find the cost of 1 cherry tree and the cost of 1 rose bush. So here's what we don't know. We don't know the cost of a cherry tree. And we don't know the cost of a rose bush. So let's say that the cost of the cherry tree is X and the cost of a rose bush is Y. Now let's look back at the paragraph. So Mary spent $188 on 7 cherry trees and 11 rose bushes. So let's think about this. 7 cherry trees and 11 rose bushes came out to $188. So to turn this into an equation, we can see that 7 times the cost of a cherry tree plus 11 times the cost of a rose bush. If we add those two together, we get the total cost $188. And then we can do the same with Jose's information. So Jose spent $236 on 13 cherry trees and 11 rose bushes. So 13 times the cost of a cherry tree plus 11 times the cost of a rose bush equals $236. Now we have a system of equations, and we can solve this a number of ways using substitution, elimination, or by graphing it. So since these are exactly the same, let's use elimination. So let's just multiply this one by a -1, and then these will cancel out when we add. So this top equation remains the same. But the bottom equation, everything gets negated. -13x minus 11y equals -236. So now let's add everything together. 7x and -13x is -6x. These cancel out. 188 minus 236, so it's going to be a negative number. Let's find the difference. 236 minus 188. We have to borrow. This would be an 8. To borrow again. Now this is a 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. So it's 48, so this becomes -48. So divide by -6. Divide by -6. And we get that x equals 8. So now x is 8. We know the cost of a cherry tree, which is x, is $8. Now we can solve for the cost of a rose bush. So pick either of the two equations and substitute 8 in for x. So I'll use this one. We know 7x plus 11y equals 188. So 7 times 8 plus 11y equals 188. 7 times 8 is 56. Let's now solve for y. Minus 56 minus 56. 11y is, let's see, 132. So now to solve for y, divide by 11. Divide by 11. And we get that y equals 12. So since y equals 12, We also know that the cost of a rose bush is $12.